Hey, beautiful soul. So, this message that just dropped on me that I needed to drop on the collective here may be a message that does not resonate with everybody. But if it's for you, my love, please take it and do what you need to do with it. All right. I'm being told to remind someone or a couple somebodies here that God's grace covers all. God's grace covers all. That's what I was hearing specifically. And I was being shown somebody being in a specific situation, okay? And again, take it how it resonates for you. I was shuffling some cards a little while ago, and the Eight of Pentacles is just here looking at me in my face. It was at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this could specifically be about a work situation that you've been a part of. Um, this could be a relationship for some of you guys. Um, or just in general, even if this does not have to do with somebody else, this could be you versus you type energy, okay? And I'm being shown this scenario where there could be somebody else or you again doing this to yourself, holding something over your own head, or somebody is trying to hold something over your head, okay? Heavy on like the blackmailing energy, okay? Trying to take some sort of information, or I'm hearing vulnerable information as well too, and use it against a person or use it to keep a person stuck in a specific place. Or on the flip side, you using it against yourself, right? And using this as a reason to say, oh, I can't move forward, or I can't do this, or I'm not worthy of, having this because of X, Y, and Z. There are a lot of things, my love, from the past that you are going to have to let go of, okay? Now, one or two things are going to end up happening because we are currently, at the time that I'm recording this, in the season of Pluto retrograde, which means that mask off energy. All the things that have been swept under the rug, all of the things that have been hidden, suppressed, not dealt with, right, is being forced to come to the light. And for some of you, this situation that I am speaking of, even though it is something that happened in the past, it seems as though there may be some sort of emphasis that's being put on it now, right? And even if not, if it hasn't happened yet, for some of you, this could be, your confirmation that something will happen soon, something will come to the light that maybe you tried to hide or suppress, or you tried to play the role, right, of doing what a person wants you to do, right? Even when you think about the blackmailing energy, somebody will say, hey, you have to give me, $30,000 by 8 p.m. tonight, or else I'm going to release this email or this text message or all of these screenshots of something that you were doing, this year with this person or whatever, right? It, whatever's happening, okay? First and foremost, I want you to understand that anything that is being exposed for divine reasons. It's being exposed for reasons that will work in your favor. But this exposure is to remind you that you have grace with God to do better, to be better, to change what needs to be changed, to switch up your behavior, to switch up your motion. For some of you, you may have already switched from whatever that is, and understanding that you are safe to operate in the newness of who you are, or who you are becoming, if you are in the process of being a better person, right? Being better than whatever representation, of a person that is being held against you at this time. God's grace has and always will cover you. And don't you dare allow yourself to stay in a position where you are suffering, inflicting a sense of self suffering upon your own self, or allowing somebody else to constantly beat you down for a situation or a place and space that you no longer belong, that is no longer a part of the identity of who you are right now in this moment. But God's grace also allows you the space to operate in the power that truly is yours, okay? Now, anytime you have another person, another organization, or again, if it's self inflicted, you find, these people using these tactics, right, to keep you in this position or to make you feel as though you are powerless in some sort of way, it's only it's only manipulation. Okay, some of you guys may be looking at a situation and feeling like, damn, this is life or death. Like, if this person goes and tells this, or they do this, or they use this against me, like, it's gonna change my life altogether, and da 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 da. And for some of y'all, what you don't realize, that's what needs to happen. Okay, because the point of it all, like, and what is almost like spirit is trying to make sure that I emphasize and I make this so clear, okay, that it's not as big as you are making it seem or somebody else is trying to make it seem. Okay, that's the point of it all. Nothing is bigger than God's grace. Now, if you again have to do some personal work within yourself to understand, like, okay, the thoughts and opinions of others really don't matter. When I have the right intentions in the things that I am doing, even if it's about just putting myself in a better position, right? Somebody could be trying to, excuse me, manipulate you out of, doing better and being better because they know that that means that they're going to get left behind. Okay, some of y'all could have been working for an organization for years upon years upon years upon years. You the best that they got. And they know if you walk out today, at least, I don't know why I'm hearing, at least 30% of the company is going to crumble immediately. Okay, this could be a long-term marriage or, again, a relationship, even for some of you, a connection within family, right? That you have just been dealing with and tolerating and whatever and whatever and whatever, right? Because you or that person has convinced you that you can't do no better. But I'm just here to tell you, you can. And this message is going to find the people who are mentally battling with this right now. And the frequency in my voice is going to unlock something within you that you already knew. You already know that there is better, right? You're 9 out of 10, you suffering and you feeling the way in this position, even if it is self-inflicted, right? There's a part of you that could be telling yourself, well, I have to, deal with this because of X, Y, and Z that happened in the past, or I deserve this and this and this and this. But no, God is bored with seeing you not have any, growth in this particular area, or not allowing yourself to move forward where the growth will be. Because for some of you, this area, this situation is dead. Even the self-inflicted parts, like you going through this whole thing of almost having like a humiliation ritual, beating yourself up, yawn, it's getting old. Stop. 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 And go and allow yourself to do better, to be better, according to the pull that's already happening within you. Again, for who this message is for, I'm only confirming in you things that your innermost being already knows. But whatever right now you are making, as they say, you making mountains out of molehills. It's just a little something to step over or move around or get rid of this, get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? Say yes, say no. It's one decision away. But you looking up like, man, da 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 da. I can't do this because of da da, because of da da da. Just stop it. Just stop it. And understand with your whole heart that God's grace covers all, everything. I don't care what you did. I don't care the impact that it had. I don't care this, and this. God will forgive you for it. For most of you, God has already forgiven you for it. It's time for you to forgive yourself. and get back into alignment with what, with who is for you, period. So this is the last thing that I'm going to say, and I'm going to let this message go, okay? I'm hearing very loud and clear. God's grace covers you even in the courtroom, even in legal situations. Okay? If some of you are feeling like, man, I can't do this because legally this person might ruin my life, or this, and this, or I have a record, so I can't move forward in this way, or that. Some of you guys have been given a vision that's so clear as to where you need to be right now. You know what I'm saying? Like something that you're supposed to be doing. And this something is very much connected to your divine purpose. And because God is making it clear to you, right, that His grace is available to you, unlimited grace is at that. No matter what the flavor of your shame may be, there's a grace that will cover it, I promise you. But because of that, the accountability that says that if you keep allowing yourself to be stuck, if you keep telling yourself that you're not worthy enough to move forward, be in alignment, reach that full potential that you know is for you, then don't be angry at God when your life keep looking the way that it's looking. Or if the math just don't be mathing, right? Like I know that I'm doing all the right things to do this, da 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 da. But I just keep hitting this. And whatever this limitation is, whatever this is, I'm just here to be very real with you. It's a self-inflicted limitation. Is strictly you doing it to yourself, limiting yourself for whatever reason? Or is you believing that you should have limits on your life because somebody else is trying to put them on you? But baby, let me say it one more time. God's graces, all of the graces, covers all, including you in every dynamic of who you are, who you have been, everything that you've done, everything that you're going to do. So free yourself. And if the steps are not clear right now in this moment on how to do that, just begin by aligning yourself with the energy or the decision that says, I want better. I am willing to move around whatever limitations. I'm willing to release them as needed in order to do what I'm supposed to do, be where I'm supposed to be. And watch how God will give you the clearest route, right? The route that has the least resistance. And it's not to say that you won't have to deal with the adjustment of the change in your life. Or like I said, the exposure could still happen. And that may be a thing for you, but understanding that it's all happening and working for your good so that you can be free from that once and for all. Let it happen, love. Okay? I love you so very much. And I'll talk to you again soon.